So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about SAITAMA and some big things that we have seen. Huge whales getting involved in SAITAMA, massive growth coming in here, and we want to share it with you in this video, so make sure you watch to the very end, as we think you guys need to know what's going on. As always, it's purely for entertainment purposes. I'm not a financial advisor. It's just my own thoughts. But as you can see right now, the current price is at 0.0000004636. That's the current price as of today. We're down a little bit in the last 24 hours, but obviously that's off the back end of our 40% increase we had over the last 2 days. So to say, you know, a 2% decrease there is not really problematic because we had a 40% increase over the last couple of days anyway. And obviously the SAITAMA now, guys, is at 95%. So as you guys fully are aware, once this gets released, we're going to see huge things happen even more. We'll see an increase of 40% without obviously even, you know, potential whales or anything involved. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens from there. But basically, guys, we're seeing huge whales coming in here. And before I show you that, I want to show you what someone else said, which makes sense, right? This makes sense. And take a look at this. So whales in SAITAMA, reflections, burns, diamond hands, financial freedom. I'm thinking that whales are playing a lot in SAITAMA. They are driving down and up the price, trying to probably succeed in creating FOMO and FUD sell-offs. The silver lining is that what we benefit from the reflections and burns. By we, I mean a diamond hands. Hold strong diamond hands, and in the next 2 years, you'll be able to take your profits, retire early, and enjoy financial freedom. Now, we do know that whales are clearly involved, as you can see here, guys, as from this Twitter here, which is obviously the SAITAMA information. You can see right here in the last 4 hours, some massive buys for SAITAMA. Experienced whales know the potential of SAITAMA, showing that you know, some massive whales are clearly purchasing into SAITAMA and really kind of building that up. And again, we are just waiting for obviously the SAITAMA to be released. I think that's the biggest thing to happen here, and I think that's what the whales and everyone are waiting for as well. And they know that obviously once the SAITAMA has been officially released, we are going to see the most of the growth come from there. Now, as you guys I'm sure are aware, if you guys aren't aware, this is very important, but there's a massive scam currently on the App Store, and there's a SAITAMA here, which is not the official SAITAMA. It's not yet been released, so do not download this, guys. This is not the official SAITAMA. It looks quite legitimate, you know, it does look legitimate. It's called SAITAMA. It looks pretty much legit, but it's not. And you can see right here, update, we've seen a potential scam mask on the App Store. The lead developer Max is in a different time zone, so we haven't been able to confirm the legitimacy of this in the last hour. Do not download this until further confirmation. That was a couple of hours ago, so as of right now, this is not currently confirmed that this is the official, obviously, SAITAMA one, but we're going to keep you guys updated as soon as we hear any more information on that, because it seems like it's not actually the official one. So do be aware of these scams coming out, because SAITAMA is still, as you can see, you know, that was a cool G one there, it's 95% in progress, so it hasn't been officially completed yet, so there's no possibility of that actually being released onto the App Store as of right now. So that's very important for people to be aware of. Obviously, if you want to go ahead and get that, but massive other things as well. We're seeing titanium sponsors. Now, if you guys remember back a few weeks ago, I mentioned how obviously SAITAMA had some big business deals in Dubai. If you guys remember that, well, now we can see what these currently are. You can see right here, there's a Dubai exhibition, and you can see again right here, titanium sponsors. Big things coming from the UAE. Cannot wait for this event. If you click on this tweet here, you can go ahead and see obviously the previous sponsors and the current sponsors. The titanium sponsors being obviously SAITAMA, and some big other various ones there as well. So this is going to be a good exhibition for SAITAMA and some growth, which could be very, very interesting as well. We will talk about this as well. If you guys haven't seen our last video, I won't talk about too much in this video, but go check it out. We made a Call of Duty video just talking about how the SAITAMA Wolf Pack seems to be in that game. If you guys want to hear more about that, go check out our last video, because we talked a lot about that as well. But yeah, guys, we are seeing whales coming along here. We're seeing things coming out. And again, this is literally on the edge now, in my opinion, of just ultimately waiting for this SAITAMA to be released, because again, that's what we're waiting for, guys. We're just waiting for SAITAMA to be released so we can officially get this thing rolling. Now, as always, you know, we are just currently waiting for that. There's various other things as well. You can see SAITAMA 4 hour, we need break out of this channel and hold before we can even talk about breaking all-time high. With SAITAMA quickly approaching and all this talk, large players buying in, that should do it. Should obviously all of the channel we're in right now. So basically, you can see as soon as the SAITAMA is quickly released, large players are buying in. That should hopefully help us out in SAITAMA. So that's what we're currently seeing right now. This kind of channel, should we say, of where SAITAMA is at, kind of maintained between the resistance. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens once SAITAMA is released. We know the developers have been working really, really hard to try and get this thing out as soon as physically possible. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting, guys. But like I said, as of right now, SAITAMA currently at 0.000000436, and I think we should knock off a zero, guys, prior, hopefully, the SAITA release. But again, once, obviously, SAITAMA drops, we know big things are coming in there, guys. We know that obviously various other cryptos you can see before are going to be involved in this. We know that obviously more whales are going to purchase into this. We're going to see a massive amount of FOMO around this. And again, if you aren't already looking at it and taking a look at it seriously, I think now would be a good time to maybe reconsider that and just take a look at SAITAMA as an overall company and allow see and maybe think if it's right for you. Because again, this could be a massive opportunity that you don't want to miss and could be financially life changing for you and anyone around you. Because again, dropping off a few of these zeros could be astronomical for your investment. And again, this is not me trying to convince you to buy SAITAMA. You know, do what you want. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not endorsed by SAITAMA at all. I'm just giving my thoughts on what I think is going to happen. And I think, you know, inevitably what we're going to see here is if we can grow 40%, you know, like we have in the last few days without even anything happening, once we see the likes of potentially Coinbase and Binance, and once they solve the issue with CMC and potentially obviously SAITAMA being released very, very soon, we are going to see, I think, a way bigger increase than 40%. So that's my 2 cents on it, guys. Just want to talk to you guys today about obviously the whales, what's happening, all that information. So if you did enjoy this, guys, please do take the time to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, give the video a like, and yeah, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day. Take care and goodbye.